Welcome back, coin collectors, history lovers, and treasure hunters. My watching channel Coin Purchaser, the home of hidden riches and forgotten coins. Today, we take you deep into the world of a coin that millions have held, but very few truly understand. Yes, we're talking about the 1987 P Liberty 1 dime, also known as the Roosevelt dime. Stay tuned because this tiny coin could be worth way more than just 10 cents. And you'll soon find out why. Let's begin with the origin of this legendary coin. The Roosevelt dime was first minted in 1946, a year after the death of President Franklin D. Roosevelt. Roosevelt was deeply connected to the March of Dimes, a campaign to fight polio, a disease he himself suffered from. So in his honor, the U.S. Mint replaced the Mercury dime with the Roosevelt design. Now, let's fast forward to 1987, specifically the Philadelphia Mint, where this particular dime was struck. In 1987, the United States Mint produced the dime in large quantities, but not all dimes are created equal, and some 1987 P dimes are turning heads in the coin collecting world for some surprising reasons. The 1987 P Liberty 1 dime features the classic Roosevelt design, obverse, front the profile of Franklin D. Roosevelt facing left, with the word Liberty inscribed along the left edge, and the motto, "In God We Trust," below his chin. The year 1987 appears on the bottom right, and the mint mark P, for Philadelphia, is just above the date. Reverse, back the torch in the center symbolizes liberty, flanked by an olive branch of peace and an oak branch of strength. You'll also see the words, United States of America, et pluribus unum, and 1 dime. The coin is composed of a clad metal, a copper core sandwiched between two layers of 75% copper and 25% nickel. It weighs about 2.27 grams and has a diameter of 17.91 mm. In 1987, the Philadelphia Mint produced over 839 million dimes. To be exact, 839 million coins. That's nearly a billion coins in circulation. Because of this high mintage, many people assume this coin holds little to no value today. But that's not the full story. Collectors are actively looking for rare varieties, errors, and uncirculated coins from this year that could be worth dozens or even hundreds of dollars. Let's talk about what every collector dreams of: era coins. Here are a few rare 1987 P Roosevelt dime errors that have sold for big money off center strike. If your coin is misaligned and missing part of the design, it could sell for $50 to $150, depending on the severity. Double die obverse, DDO, a doubling of the date, or lettering on the front side is a prized minting error. These can go from $100 to even $300 plus if in mint state. Missing clad layer. These coins have a copper tone and look very different from the regular dime. They can be worth $250 to $400 or more, especially in high grades. Full bands FB. If the bands on the torch on the reverse are clearly struck, collectors call it full bands. A full band's 1987 P dime and MS67 or higher can go for $100 to $300. So, what is a 1987 P Roosevelt dime worth today? Here's a quick breakdown. Circulated condition, still worth 10 cents, unless it has an error. Uncirculated, MS60, MS65 between $1 to $5. High grade, MS66. MS68 values shoot up, ranging from $20 to $300, especially with full bands. Rare errors or proof-like coins can go from $100 up to $1,000, depending on rarity and demand. If you're hunting for this coin, here are some pro tips. Check your change carefully. This dime still shows up in circulation. Use a magnifying glass or jeweler's loupe to inspect for doubling, off-center strikes, and full bands. If you find something interesting, get it graded by a professional service like PCGS or NGC. It could multiply your profit. And don't forget to store coins in a safe, dry place to preserve condition and value. So there you have it. The 1987 P Liberty 1 dime. A small coin with a rich history, hidden errors, and surprising value. It's not just pocket change. It's a piece of American heritage that could be worth more than you ever imagined. Have you ever come across a rare dime? Let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more videos on rare coins, hidden treasures, and fascinating coin facts. Thanks for watching, where every coin has a story, and every pocket holds a piece of history. Until next time, keep hunting, keep collecting, and never stop exploring. Coin collectors and treasure hunters, you're watching the ultimate destination for rare coin facts, fascinating numismatic history, and shocking coin values you never knew could be sitting in your pocket right now. So buckle up, because today we are diving deep into a small but mighty coin, the 1995 P Liberty 1 dime. You'll learn its historical importance, how many were minted, its hidden rarities, and the surprising value some of these dimes have in today's market. Let's get started. The Roosevelt dime has a powerful legacy. It was first introduced in 1946, just 1 year after the death of President Franklin D. Roosevelt. His image replaced the earlier winged Liberty head design, also known as the Mercury dime, and the new coin honored his contribution to America, especially through the March of Dimes, a campaign that helped fight polio. Designed by John R. Sinek, the dime features Roosevelt's left-facing profile on the obverse, while the reverse shows a torch in the center, symbolizing liberty, with an olive branch for peace and an oak branch for strength. By 1995, the Roosevelt dime had already become a staple in American currency for nearly 50 years. But the 1995 P dime holds its own special place, and here's why. The 1995 P Roosevelt dime was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, indicated by the P mint mark just above the date on the obverse side of the coin. In total, over 1.1 billion of these dimes were minted. Yes, that's more than 1 billion. Specifically, the U.S. Mint produced 1,125,500,000 Roosevelt dimes with the P mint mark in 1995. At first glance, this number may seem to make the 1995 P dime very common, and in circulated condition. Yes, they are. But hold on, not all of them are created equal. Some rare examples are worth way more than just 10 cents. Most 1995 P dimes you find in change will be worth just face value, but collectors are looking for high-grade examples, rare mint errors, and special strike varieties. These are the diamonds in the rough. Here are some major value factors. 1. Mint errors. Doubled die obverse, DDO, where parts of the design appear doubled off-center strikes, where the coin wasn't properly aligned during minting. Broad strikes, where the rim is missing because the coin was struck outside the collar-clipped planchets, where part of the coin appears cut off. These era coins can sell for anywhere from $20 to over $500 depending on severity and rarity. Point 2. High-grade coins, MS65 and above, coins that have never been used, known as mint state, can be extremely valuable. A 1995 P. Roosevelt dime graded MS68 FB, full bands, meaning sharply struck lines on the torch, has sold for as high as $900 at auction. Most MS67 coins range from $30 to $100, and anything graded MS68 or higher becomes significantly rarer and more valuable. Point 3. Full bands designation, FB coins with clear, unbroken horizontal lines on the torch are prized among collectors. These coins show excellent strike quality and can double or triple the value compared to non-FB versions in the same grade. As of this year, the value of the 1995 P. Roosevelt dime in various conditions is circulated, common where 10 cents, uncirculated, MS60. MS60 for $1 to $5, high grade, MS65. MS67 $10 to $75, premium grade, MS68 plus full bands $500 to over $900, major era coins, $50 to $1000 plus. Depending on type and demand, these values fluctuate based on demand in the collector market, so always check with recent auction results or price guides for updates. Want to find your own valuable 1995 P dime? Start by checking your spare change, coin jars, and bank rolls. Use a magnifying glass or coin loop to inspect the torch for full bands, and look closely for any doubling or striking errors. If you believe you've found a valuable coin, consider having it graded by professional services like PCGS or NGC. This can greatly increase the resale value. The 1995 P. Liberty 1 dime may look like just another coin, but hidden within it could be a rare treasure worth hundreds of dollars. Don't underestimate the power of pocket change. The next time you get a dime, give it a good look. You never know when a fortune could be at your fingertips. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the world of coins, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and ring the bell for more valuable coin content every week. Drop a comment below and let us know if you've ever found a rare dime, or what coin you'd like us to cover next. To another exciting episode of Coin Treasures, the home of rare finds, hidden gems, and valuable coins that could be hiding right in your pocket. Today, we're diving deep into the fascinating story, historical background, and market value of one of America's most overlooked but powerful coins, the 2006 P. Liberty 1 dime, also known as the 2006 Roosevelt dime. So sit tight, coin lovers, because this small coin carries a legacy far bigger than its size. And who knows, you might just have a dime worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Let's take a journey back in time. The Roosevelt dime series was introduced in 1946 to honor President Franklin D. Roosevelt, who passed away in 1945. His leadership through the Great Depression and World War II earned him national respect, and his association with the March of Dimes campaign to fight polio made the dime the perfect tribute. Now fast forward to 2006, a year that saw the continuation of this historic design. The obverse front of the 2006 P dime features Roosevelt's bust, designed by John R. Cynic, while the reverse back shows the iconic torch flanked by an olive branch and an oak branch, representing liberty, peace, and strength. Even though it may look like just another modern coin, there's more to the 2006 Liberty One dime than meets the eye in 2006p. The Roosevelt dime was struck at 3 major U.S. mint facilities: Philadelphia Mint, No Mint Mark; Denver Mint, D Mint Mark; San Francisco Mint, S Mint Mark. Proof coins only. Let's talk about numbers. Over 1.2 billion dimes were struck at the Philadelphia Mint. Over 1.3 billion dimes came from the Denver Mint. About 2.7 million proof dimes were made at the San Francisco Mint. That's a total of nearly 2.6 billion coins produced in 1 year. So yes, the coin is common in circulation, but certain errors and mint varieties make some 2006p dimes very rare and extremely valuable. Here's where things get exciting. Even though most 2006p dimes are worth just 10 cents, there are rare varieties and error coins that can skyrocket in value. Look out for these rare types. Off-center strike error: if your dime was struck off-center, especially if it's 10 to 50% off and still shows the date clearly, it could fetch $50 to $150 or more. Double die errors. DDOs/DDR, dimes with doubling on the motto, "In God We Trust," or the reverse torch area, have sold for $100 to $300 at auctions. Missing clad layer arrow: these dimes appear with a copper look and lack the shiny outer nickel coating. Depending on condition, such coins can be worth $200 to $400. Proof coins with cameo or deep cameo finish. 2006 SA 2006S proof dime in PR70 deep cameo condition can sell for $40 to $100 or more, depending on demand. High-grade uncirculated coins: if your 2006p dime is in mint state 67 or higher with no scratches, perfect luster, and sharp detail, it might sell for $50 to $150 to collectors aiming for registry sets. So what is the current market value of the 2006p Liberty One dime? Regular circulated dimes from 2006p are still worth face value. 10 cents mint condition or BU, brilliant uncirculated. Examples can go for $1 to $3. Error coins and rare varieties can go for $50 to $500, sometimes even more depending on the rarity and condition. Graded proof dimes, PR69 or PR70 deep cameo, from the San Francisco Mint range from $20 to $100 plus. Remember, condition is everything in coin collecting. A well-preserved dime with a rare error or proof finish can turn a common coin into a collector's jackpot. So next time you get change at a store or look through your coin jar, don't overlook that tiny 2006 dime. It might just be a valuable treasure in disguise. Make sure to check for off-center strikes, doubled dies, missing clad layers, proof finishes, mint condition. Examples have a 2006p Liberty One dime with something unusual. Let us know in the comments below. We'd love to help you identify it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you never miss an update on rare coins and hidden coin values. Thanks for watching Coin Treasures, where every coin tells a story, and some tell a story worth hundreds or thousands of dollars. Until next time, keep collecting, keep hunting, and never stop exploring the world of coins.